Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is a space where I will discuss something that interests me greatly, biogeography. Now if you have not heard of this topic before, do not worry as this is the right video for you. Before I begin on the biogeography stuff, I would like to explain what I'm doing with this channel. This channel's purpose is to shed light on a field of science that I'm super interested in, but I find very few people know about it, or are simply not interested. So this channel is designed to explain the basics of biogeography so that it is understandable to new viewers or viewers who are not as interested in the topic. The steps of each video will vary from each type of video, so generally it will go introduce the topic and a general description of it, explain its biogeographical history, and explain its significance to the understanding of biogeography. I will be attempting to release a video every week, so be posted for each release. The dictionary definition of biogeography is the branch of biology that deals with the geographical distribution of plants and animals. However, this does not explain the broadness and the range of this field of science. This topic can include taxonomy, climatology, evolutionary studies, and soil sciences. Biogeography was made popular by Alfred Russel Wallace in the mid to late 1900s when he came up with the Wallace Line, a line that divided Indonesia into animals from Asia and those from Australia. Because of this discovery, Wallace is often called the father of biogeography. There are three fundamental parts of biogeography: evolution, dispersal, and extinction. Evolution is the change of a species over time. This is heavily affected by the mutations and the environment. Dispersal is an important part of this process and is the geographical part. It is how a population of a species is distributed throughout the world. This can happen slowly as the population grows and its range grows with it, or a small population of the species is separated and establishes a new range in that environment, or it could be a mixture of both. Extinction is a natural occurrence in the cycle of species. This happens when there is too much competition for one species or the environment changes too much so that the species cannot adapt fast enough. Historical biogeography is the main field of biogeography we will be specializing in on this channel and is the field that interests me the most. It focused on the evolutionary history of species and the past environment to determine why a particular species developed the way it did. An example of this is how it can be assumed that there are fewer species at higher latitudes than near the equator. This is due to the rapid change that higher latitudes are subject to by climate change, like glaciers periodically covering the land. Historical biogeography can also be called paleobiogeography. This is because this field often has paleogeographic topics like plate tectonics and ice ages. The main part of paleobiogeography is the study of fossils to show how a species moved across the continents. I hope you enjoyed this introduction to the topic and will stay tuned for another video next week.